Now, y'all know I sometimes act like I'm the most beautiful thing walking on this planet because sometimes I feel that way. But that confidence didn't happen overnight, and that's partially because I struggle with acne. I want to say from like low key middle school up until a year ago. And so, if you're interested in learning more about my skincare journey and 3 tips that I will give to you on starting your skincare journey or at least making some progress, keep watching.
It's true. You make my body feel loose. You make my heart go boom.
For those of you who don't know, my name is Cassidy, and this is 8, a channel focused on self-care through self-love. A channel focused on self-love through the 8 dimensions of wellness. So yeah, let's talk about it. 2019, I was going through it. I was stressed from my job. I was like physically sick, emotionally drained. I was going through a breakup. It was just a hot mess, and it really took a toll on my skin. I'm not really one to wear makeup all the time. Like right now, for example, I don't have on any makeup. I put on like a little light highlighter from Glossier, and then I did like my eyes. Like I did some mascara and like underline it. Okay. And a little lippy. That's typically what I do on a regular basis, or like I gotta jump on a Zoom or whatever. But I'm not one to really wear makeup all the time. So when my skin started getting really, really, really bad, and what I mean by really bad is, I'm gonna show you a picture. Okay, you see this? Yeah, that is bad. And I wasn't feeling myself. I didn't like the way it made me feel. I didn't like that I felt like people were looking at me. They probably weren't. They probably were. I don't know why I cared. It was just, my skin actually became like a real catalyst into me like loving myself even more and realizing I can love a flaw and still work, not necessarily to fix it, but to make it better in whatever way I think it is better, if that makes sense. And so yeah, I was not feeling my skin. I didn't really know how to cover it up because I didn't really know how to wear makeup. Still don't, but we working on that. Okay, I've been watching tutorials a little bit more. And so I basically knew I wanted to make the change in investing in my skincare and my like different routines with my skincare, but I didn't know the best way to go about it without harming my skin in the process. So these are 3 steps I took to get my skin kind of under wrap. Number 1, I actually took somebody's advice. And I'm hard-headed. I'm learning that about myself. I'm one of those people, I'll be like, yeah, I'm listening and, asking for advice, and then I do the complete opposite. I actually took someone's advice. My friend Shauna literally was like, we just have these spirits where she just knows when I'm going through it, and clearly she could peep that I was going through it with my skin, and she's not one that's like afraid to kind of tell me like, all right, bro, we need to get this in order. Or like, you've been tweaking in this area. I'm sorry, my scarf finna come off. So she was just like, you don't have to say anything, but I have something for your skin, and I want you to use it for 7 days, no makeup, morning and night, and I promise you're gonna see a result. I've been using this for years, and I promise it'll make a change. I'm all skeptical, but I'm like, okay, cool. Like, let me just trust it because I was just buying so many different products. I'm watching all these YouTube videos. I just didn't know where to start, and it seemed like a very easy process. It was a cleanser or like a bar, and then it was a moisturizer to put on. So this was like the Palmer's Skin Success Anti-Dark Spot complexion bar, and then like the moisturizer that came with it, and it had vitamin E oil. So I started using that, and literally my skin started transforming within, honestly, the first day. The next day I woke up, I was like, okay, now I'm okay. Day 3, all right, I'm seeing progress. And then I did the full 7 days, and it was just like a complete transformation. well, at least like a start for the transformation. So I kept using that. That was my skincare routine for a while, until we got to what I will say is my second recommendation. My second piece of advice, or like what I did in my process, is I went to see a dermatologist. So I had gotten facials before by an esthetician, and kind of got like a skin analysis, but I didn't really know the difference between a dermatologist and an esthetician. A dermatologist is able to give you skin diagnosis or diagnose your skin, like if there's any disorders or abnormalities. And they are also able to give you prescriptions. They are able to perform different surgeries if needed on the skin, and do a variety of things. Estheticians are able to do skin analysis, facials, microdermabrasion, etc. on your skin. Both are very much needed, but it might just, like, you just needed to determine what you need at the moment. So my mom had recommended a dermatologist. I went to go see her. Number one, didn't even know you're supposed to get an annual skin exam, like of your whole body. Like, she legit saw my whole body and was able to peep, like, if anything was weird or abnormal, and didn't know I was supposed to get that. So that was a plus. But number two, I was able to tell her what was going on with my facial skin. And I also had a little back knee, but I kind of figured that out on my own. So I'll talk about that in another video. But my facial skin, I basically told her I had been using the Palmers for however many weeks at that point. And she said, that's great. I can see that, you know, something's clearing up your skin, because I showed her a before picture. And then she was like, however, there's still mild acne, and we want to get rid of that before you proceed in any other way. I'm like, okay, girl, whatever you say. She basically prescribed me to tretinoin. I never know how to say that, but it was 0.05%. I will do a full skincare routine so y'all can see what products I actually use. She also had me using CeraVe. I don't know which way you're supposed to say it, but those products. So I use a hydrating facial cleanser morning and night. I also use the daily moisturizing lotion in the morning, and then the daily or just the moisturizing cream at night. And that was my skincare routine. So I would put the tretinoin. I don't know how to say it. Yes. It's this. It's clearly you can see I don't have any left. Tretinoin. I need to have Google tell me how to say it. Tretinoin. I can't. The tretinoin, I would apply at night after I cleanse my face, and then I would put the moisturizer on top of that. And then in the morning, it was just the cleanser and then the moisturizing lotion. And then, of course, last but not least, but we really be sleeping on SPF. You need to wear sunscreen. Right now, I'm using Black Girl sunscreen. But at the time, I think I bought a sunscreen from Glossier or something like that. Whatever. Just use some sunscreen and figure out which one works for you, but you need it. And especially when you're taking an acne medication, you need a sunscreen because your skin is probably more sensitive to the light. And it's also probably drier, which is why the two moisturizers are so important for me. Last but not least, I've been tweaking not taking vitamins and supplements consistently. But I found this platform. It's called Care Of. I'm sure tons of people on YouTube or like different people on Instagram talk about Care Of, but no, I for real swear by it. And maybe it's the branding that got me at first and the packaging, but it really, taking vitamins have really, really, really helped me. So I take 8 different vitamins, but 3 of them that stand out and help my skin are the vegetarian collagen, the veggie omegas, and a probiotic blend. And what's cool about Care of is that basically it gives you a quiz. You fill out the quiz. It asks you all the different health things that you want to focus on: skin, digestive system, whatever. I, of course, selected skin and others. And then it gives you and creates a pack of vitamins and supplements that they think would be best for you. And then they have this dope app where you can collect all these points. That's just a side note, but I'm gonna put my link below because I do get more points if y'all sign up or if you at least take the quiz. And so, yeah, I tried Care of. I've seen a tremendous change in my skin, especially during these winter months. I've only been using it for about a little over 2 months now. And that's where the glow is really coming from, because it's changing and it's making changes from the inside out. And it's really helping. And so I think the vitamins, and then of course drinking water, that's just a side note, but that's a given. I know everybody talks about water, which is why I didn't make it one of my things, but I love water. So maybe that's why it wasn't like this huge change for me or something that really sparked the journey. But between my vitamins and my supplements and the water, baby, honey, changes over here, okay? So yeah, those are the 3 things that I did to really spark my skincare journey and start this glow that y'all mentioned I have in the comments. The sun's not out like it was the other day, so it might not look the same. But I'm not like super passionate about all the ins and outs of skincare. I just want to have a routine, or it's honestly kind of become a ritual, like, for me, taking care of my skin. But I just want to have that exist and it be as simple as it possibly can be. And, I'm open to exploring now that I've gotten my acne under control. I'm open to exploring like new products, but not really steering away that much from those main products that Shauna recommended. And then also Dr. Barbosa recommended to me. I read the other day on Buy Me Chanel's page, Instagram page, she is like a glow expert. And is really into skincare. She's in the beauty world. Super dope person to follow on Instagram. But she basically posted like dark spots and texture means you have healthy skin, or like is a part of having healthy skin. And I was like, I'll say less. And so something that's really big for me is just focusing less on trying to change the texture or the dark spots all the time. And more so focusing on how I can maintain this glow and like keep my confidence up. And one of those things is through my skincare. So if you have any specific questions about it, drop a comment below. If not, you can like and subscribe, and then I'll see you next time. You like that little rhyme? Oh my gosh. Ooh, that all flowed. Anyways, see y'all next time. Peace.